Hi friend, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am the Nickel City Mystic, and today I have for you a Runic Reiki session or Rún Valdr session where I will be creating a bind rune for peace and joy, and I will be inputting that into your aura or your energetic field. I am going to also be creating this candle here where I'm going to be putting our bind rune, and this will be going on my own personal altar, and I will be connecting it with the relaxation symbol so that if you've watched this and you've had the bind rune put into your aura, whenever this candle is lit, you will be able to have your energy of the bind rune refreshed and revitalized. So, as you can see right now, it is blank on the front except for the Shinel symbol. On the back, I have put some various Reiki symbols on it. And in the session, as we look at the runes and put them into your aura, I will be creating the bind rune on here as well. So, before we get started, as always, I thought we would begin with our intention candle. Intention today is to absorb the bind rune and its energy in our aura or energetic field. And we are going to just set the intention of absorbing that energy of peace and joy into ourselves. So I'm just going to light the candle, starting with my matches here. Okay. So now we have our intention candle lit. And I want you just to take a few breaths here just to start to begin to center yourself and bring yourself into the state of mind needed to bring in this bind rune for you. And I'm just going to run an incense stick around us to open up the space and help create a safe and sacred space, beginning with that relaxation symbol, bringing it in, relaxation, relaxation. The relaxation symbol is the distant symbol where it branches us together through time and space, knowing that we are all one, no matter where we are or when we are. So just opening and clearing this space here for us. Okay. Clearing myself and clearing you. So, I want you to begin to mindfully take some breaths here. Again, avoiding just taking a shallow chest breath, but rather allowing that breath to go all the way down and fill the belly here. In through the nose, hold, and exhale. Very good. And again, I want you just to collect the energy with an inhale through the nose. Hold and exhale, breathing out onto the selenite orb. Inhale. Hold and exhale. Good. One final time as I run this through. Inhale. Hold and exhale. Selenite is a wonderful crystal for emotional balance and healing. It's really great at taking things out of the aura, as you might see people do it with a selenite brush. But it's really great for collecting energies that are not for your highest or greatest good, just helping you to remove them. I'm just going to put the Griya symbol for purification on this now to release that energy. We're just going to send it away. Good. So now that we've done our base cleanse here, I'm just going to quickly comb through the aura with my hands. Just allow myself to tune in with your energy. I'm going to start with our activation Shambhu symbol. Shambhu. Shambhu. I'm going to bring that in for you. Bringing it in. And now we're just going to increase the power with the Shinal symbol. Shinal. Shinal. Just allowing that to move up and through. Feeling that flow of energy in our connection here. Good. Definitely starting to feel the heat here in your aura. Feeling that warmth and that hum of the energy or the vibration. So as I said before, we are going to be putting in a bind rune. A bind rune is a collection of runic symbols, and they can be done in different ways, but for this session, we are going to be stacking the runes on top of each other and connecting them through a single line, or the Shinal activation line here. So, the first rune that we're going to begin with at the top is this rune right here. This is the Elhaz rune. This is a rune of protection. So we are going to be putting this into the bind rune first to make sure that you are and you remain protected at all times. Elhaz, Elhaz, Elhaz. I'm just going to bring the Elhaz rune in here. Bring it in. And as I bring it in, I want you to envision a sphere of energy around you. It can be any color. Just envision this sphere forming a protective barrier for you, allowing energy to pass through it only if it is for your highest and greatest good, creating a protective field around you at all times. The next rune that will be going in is the Ansu's rune. The Ansu's rune is a rune of connecting with the divine. It is communication. It is thought of also as Odin's rune. So we bring this to you to grant you wisdom and to grant you connection with your own inner divine. And that for you is up to your interpretation, whether that means your higher self, whether that means a deity or whether that just means connecting with spirit as a whole, bringing in this rune into the bind rune, bringing it into your aura, bringing it in. Excellent. And I want you to envision now in that sphere that we have created, small, tiny sparks of divine energy implanting themselves in your sphere of energy. And with these divine sparks, knowing that you are connected to whatever divine source, whether it's just your higher self, your intuition, or a deity, or just spirit, bringing in that Anzu's energy now, bringing it in, bringing it in, bringing it in. The next rune that we're going to be bringing in here is this one right here. This is the symbol for ride ho, and this is an energy that has to do often with a journey, movement, life's pathways. It can even at times be associated with the idea of achieving enlightenment. So we put this into the bind rune so that we program the bind rune to know that in your travels, in your journeys, may you have that wisdom and peace, that wisdom, peace, and joy. So we're just going to instill that ride ho rune here, bringing it on you into the bind rune, into the bind rune, into the bind rune. Okay, and that's been implanted. The next rune that we are going to be putting in is the Wunho rune. And this is a rune of peace and happiness, of joy. So we're going to be putting this rune now into the bind rune. Wunho, 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 putting that in. Just take a moment here to allow that energy of Wunho, and I want you just to envision for yourself, what does the energy of joy look like? The energy of peace. Thinking about what that energy looks like, what that energy feels like. How does it manifest for you in your own life? And we'll take those feelings and that vision. We're going to put them into the bind rune. Seal it into that sphere of energy you've created around you. And allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. Good. And the final rune that we're going to be putting in here is the Lagos rune. This is a rune of clearing, a rune of intuition and water, the psychic self. And we're putting this in so that our bind rune is healing and clearing as well as helping you to connect with that intuition, Just going to draw that Laguz, put it in here. Laguz, Laguz, Laguz. I want you to envision the energy or water itself flowing around you and weaving itself into your sphere of energy that we've created. Allow it to flow. Allow it to become part of your sphere so that you can be cleansed and in tune with yourself through this bind rune. Excellent. Now that we've implanted these runes into your aura, I'm just going to take my candle here and I'm going to fill them in. So as I said, right now we have the Shinal symbol, but starting from the top, we're going to add in our runes. And I'm going to do this with a gold marker. So the first rune that we'll be adding in is the Elhaz rune. And that's going to take form at the top, just like that. And that is for your protection. Then we're going to put in the Ansu's rune for wisdom and connection with the divine self. The Raido rune, so that throughout your journey, you will be able to connect. The Wunha rune for joy and peace. And at the bottom, the Laguz rune for clearing and intuition. So when I create these bind runes, I kind of create almost like an affirmation or a blessing that reads through the runes in a way. So I thought I would read it to you now so that you're able to see how this bind rune works. And this affirmation is, may you be protected and guided on your journey, and may your journey be filled with joy and healing. May you be protected and guided on your journey. May your journey be filled with joy and healing. May you be protected and guided on your journey. May your journey be filled with joy and healing. I do have some other symbols here that I've put. So right here, this is the activation Shamul. And then over here, this is the Hanzo rune for transformation. And then the Tunai rune for sealing. Sealing this bind rune. Sealing this energy for us. So now when this candle is lit, this energy will be released through the relic sun symbol connected from the candle to you and to me. And this bind rune will be refreshed with new energy, and our own auric field will be refreshed as well, filled with the runes that we've just created in this bind rune. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this candle, and for a few minutes while this candle initially burns, I'm just going to do some additional Rún Valdr on you. Taking the light from our intention candle and as I've done before, I'm just going to at first bring this energy through you and through your aura, through your energy centers, and just allow it to flow. Starting at the crown, the third eye, the throat, bringing the bind rune down to your heart energy center now and sealing it in. Moving down to the solar plexus and bringing that bind rune in, sealing it in there, sealing that bind rune, and then down to the sacral energy center, bringing it in, bringing it in, bringing it in, and then sealing it. And down to the root. Bringing in the bind rune. And then sealing it in. Again, collecting the energy and running it through. Running it through. Running it through. Bringing it all the way down. Just for you. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there now. Run my hands through everything here. Just check in. Make sure it's all good. Can feel the structure of the bind rune just straight through the energy centers, which is great. That means it's taken hold. So now that that energy has taken hold, not only through the aura, but into the energy centers, very strongly connected. I'm just going to create that relaxon again. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Now I'm just going to allow the energy to flow here for you, clearing anything that I might have missed, providing you with some energy here. Allowing that energy to flow wherever it is needed. Filling you with calm, tranquil energy, revitalizing and refreshing you. Excellent. I'm just going to do one final sealing tunai across everything. One more time, I think. Okay. All right. I'm just going to draw the Raku symbol to separate us and separate our connection here. So at this point, our Rún Valdr session has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this energy session. And as I said, I will be lighting this candle daily to help refresh that bind rune for both you and myself. And as I've said before, if you've liked this video or you like this content, please like and subscribe, as it does help me with the magical YouTube algorithm. And with that, stay safe, stay well, and until next time, bye.